And now we're going to hand over to the lovely Lesley. Are you there? Oh, there she is. Okay.
Hello.
Marvelous. I'm going to go so you can give us our chair yoga.
I was going to say, get your chair ready.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on mine.
Well, I do hope you enjoy my chair yoga class. I did pre-record it more for technical reasons because I had to set up my room a little differently in order to teach chair yoga. So with that, off we go. Hi, it is so great to be here at the very first Pomegranate International Full Moon Festival. My name is Lesley Levy of Innerji, and I am a mind-body-spirit consultant and yoga teacher. And in this session, I'm going to guide you through an all shapes yoga class. And this is yoga that is done in a chair. It's a great way to start yoga if you've not exercised in a while, not done yoga before, or perhaps you might have difficulty getting up and down from the floor or standing and balancing. So by doing the yoga seated and standing supported by a chair, it allows you the movement without the risk. So I will ask that if you have any injuries or if you have any illnesses, that you treat yourself very, very gently. You only move as far as your body allows you and as far as you feel comfortable. Don't feel you have to force anything. So let's begin. And we always begin with the breath in yoga. It's the foundation of our practice. So sitting comfortably in your safe, sturdy chair, because we don't want it tipping over. We're going to have our knees and feet hip-width apart, resting your hands on your thighs, just sitting up comfortably with relaxed shoulders. So close your eyes and let's bring the awareness to the breath. Just breathing in and out through the nose and gently slowing your breath down, taking fuller, deeper breaths. Just slowing the breath down. And as your breath slows down, you might become aware of a sense of calm starting to flow through you. We're going to take another deep breath in and let it go. And gently opening your eyes. So now let's move on to some body movement. Let's start to warm up the body. We're going to begin with the shoulders because for most people, the shoulders and neck area is very, very stiff and tight. So we're going to get that loose first. So resting your hands on your thighs, we're going to inhale and bring the shoulders forward and up, and exhale back and down. So we're just drawing circles in the air with our shoulders, not going too fast, just going at a nice easy pace. Just getting all those little clicks and cricks out of your shoulders. And let's do one more. It just feels really good. And then we're going to rest our hands and let them hang by our sides. A little bit of arm movement now. So on the inhale, you're going to float your arms up to shoulder height. And if it feels okay to continue on up and bring your palms together above your head, do so. Then on the exhale, we float the arms down. Inhale, floating the arms up, bringing the palms together if you can, maybe having a little look up, and exhale down. Let's do one more. Inhale, float the arms up, and this time, as we bring the palms together, we're going to exhale and bring them down to heart. And now we are in our seated mountain pose, our Tadasana. This is the pose that we start most sequences from. Let's bring the hands down to the thighs and move into a pose called cat-cow. This is going to mobilise the spine a little bit more in a gentle way. So we're sitting up tall, drawing the tummy in a little bit, and let's inhale to prepare. Then on an exhale, we draw the belly button towards the spine, curl the spine out towards the back of your chair, and bring your chin down to your chest. On an inhale, we gently sit up tall, bring the chest slightly in front of the shoulders, and gaze up to the ceiling. Let's do that again. We exhale, curling back. This is our cat pose. Inhale, sitting up tall. This is our cow pose. One more. Exhale, curling back into cat. Inhale, coming through to cow. And exhale back to our seated mountain pose. Now we're going to do some gentle twists for the waist. So let's begin by inhaling and bringing the arms up to shoulder height. On an exhale, we're going to just relax here. Inhale, we're going to take a twist at the waist, opening up the arm behind. And on an exhale, we're going to come all the way around and twist at the waist in the other direction. Inhale, we twist and open up. And exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, twist and open up. And this time we exhale back to starting position, ready for the other side. So here we go. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, thread the needle. One more, opening up on the exhale and coming back around to the front, releasing the hands back down to the thighs. So let's do a little bit of work for the legs now. So this is called pigeon pose. Don't ask me why, because you don't look like a pigeon when you do it, let me tell you. We do have a couple of ways of doing all of the poses in yoga, and we always start off with the most gentle version, which is what I'm going to do for pigeon pose. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and bring the side of the foot next to your other foot, and as you exhale, I'm just going to let the knee hang out. So what we're doing is we're doing a rotation at the top of the leg here. We're going to sit up tall, and then on an exhale, take a little tilt at the top of the leg. So we're not curling the back, we're keeping the shoulders back and just taking that little tilt and breathing. Keeping the tummy pulled in. Then on an inhale, we bring the body upright, and exhale, come back to our mountain pose. Ready for the other side. Here we go. Inhale, bringing the foot on the side to the other foot. Exhale, we let the knee hang out, bringing hands to hips and take a tilt. Feeling that stretch. Inhale, bring the body upright, and exhale, coming back to our mountain pose. We're going to do another version of pigeon pose, so if you feel that that was enough for you, that we just did, do it that way again. But if you'd like to add on, follow me now. So we're going to inhale, support the knee, bring the lower leg across the opposite thigh, resting the hands on the lower leg. We're sitting up tall, and on an exhale, we're going to take that little tilt forward. It's almost like we're looking over a low imaginary fence. Taking some breaths. Then on an inhale, we bring the body upright, support the knee. And on the exhale, we come back to our mountain pose, ready for the other side. Inhale, supporting the knee, bringing the other leg across, sitting up tall. Exhale, taking that little tilt at the top of the legs. And you'll be feeling a stretch through the outside of the thigh coming into the glute. Then on an inhale, we bring the body upright, hold the knee, and relax down on the exhale. So now let's do some movement for both the upper and body together. We're now going to move into triangle pose. For triangle pose, you can either keep your feet and knees as they are, or you can take your feet out a little bit, or you can take them out a lot. Whatever position you're in, we want to make sure that the knee is stacked directly above the ankle. This makes it nice and stable for us. We're going to bring hands to heart. On an inhale, we're going to float the arms up to shoulder height, and on an exhale, we're going to take a tilt at the waist, turn the palms to the front, and if your neck feels okay, have a little look up at the ceiling and take a few breaths. Then on an exhale, we gaze down to the lower hand. Inhale, windmill up nice and tall, and then exhale and do the same thing on the other side. Breathing deeply, maybe just draw your shoulders back a little. Then on an exhale, gazing down to the lower hand. Inhale, we windmill up, and exhale, turn the palms to face the floor. Now we want to avoid hunching the shoulders in this position, so we want the shoulders to be nice and low. Moving into warrior two pose. So on an exhale, we're going to slide the right heel out to the side and turn the head the opposite way. And taking some breaths here. We want to keep the tummy pulled in that little bit as we breathe. On an exhale, we bring the head to the front, bring that leg back in. We inhale to prepare and exhale to the other side in warrior two once more. So we're getting a good stretch through the inner thigh, when we do this pose. Then on an exhale, we bring the head to the front, we slide the foot back in, bring hands to heart, and relax down. Let's move to standing now and do a little bit of balancing work and a little bit of strengthening work. So I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see what I'm doing to make it easier for you. And you're just going to stand behind your chair. You're going to have your feet and knees hip-width apart. You're gazing ahead. I'm only turning to the side so that I can speak to you. I'm going to bring that tummy in a little bit. And on an inhale, we're going to bend the knees. And on an exhale, we're going to step back with one leg. We're going to step back far enough that you can actually put your heel down and keep the front knee bent. Your body is facing towards your chair. Then if it feels okay, on an inhale, we take one arm up to the ceiling. And if your balance is feeling good, you might like to inhale and take the other arm up. This is Warrior One. Taking a couple of breaths here. Then on an exhale, we lower the hands down to the chair. And inhale, step up, ready to repeat on the other side. Here we go. Inhale, bending the knees. Exhale, stepping back with the other foot, putting the back heel on the ground, front knee stays bent. Inhale, we take one arm up to the ceiling, and then the other. And let's take a few breaths. Then on an exhale, we bring the hands down to the chair for support. Inhale, step up, and relax. Now we're going to face sideways to the chair and we're going to do another balancing pose. This is called tree pose. So again, we're going to have our feet and knees hip-width apart. We're going to draw the tummy in, relax the shoulders, bring hand to heart. Now we've got a few options for this pose. You can either put the ball of the foot on the ground, foot off the ground at the ankle, or up to your knee. Choose what you feel is a good lift for you. So let's do it together. On an inhale, ball of the foot on the ground, at the ankle or at the knee. Then on an inhale, we take the arm up. And then just see if you can balance. If you feel that you're going to fall over, hold on to the chair for support. But if you're feeling stable and steady, then you can bring the other arm up and balance. See what feels right for you. And then on an exhale, we bring the hand down, release the leg, give it a little shake. So I'm just going to swap my chair to the other side so that we can do the tree pose on the other side. So once again, standing up tall, bringing one hand to heart. Finding somewhere to gaze. Our eyesight and pulling in our tummy really helps with keeping our balance. So here we go. Inhale, either ball of the foot on the ground, foot at the ankle off the ground or at the knee. Then on another inhale, we bring the arm up and check and see if you can balance. If you feel you can take the other arm up. Then on an exhale, we bring that arm down, bring hand to heart and release the leg. And let's give everything a little shake and let's sit down again. Hope everyone's doing okay with this so far. So sitting comfortably back in our mountain pose again, we're going to do a flowing pose called a half vinyasa. Vinyasa means to move with the breath. So let's try it together. Once again, there'll be stage levels for this. We'll start off with the most simple. Feet and knees hip-width apart. Hands at heart, sitting tall but relaxed. On an inhale, we're going to float the arms and the gaze up. On an exhale, hands come down through heart, rest on the thighs, and we take a little half tilt. Inhale to prepare. Then on the exhale, we're going to rest the forearms across the thighs, curl the back, and have a little look down at our toes, and take a couple of breaths here. Then on an inhale, we come to a halfway lift again, and exhale here. Inhale, we bring the body up, float the arms up, and exhale down to heart. We're going to do one more and we're going to add on. Only follow with the add on if you feel comfortable. Inhale, float the arms and the gaze up. Exhale, halfway tilt. Inhale to prepare. On the exhale, either forearms to the thighs or you can slide your hands down your legs into a forward fold. Let your head hang long and take a couple of breaths here. We just want to make sure we're not bringing our shoulders up to our ears, we're just drawing them back. We're going to tighten the belly, and then on an inhale we come to a halfway lift, and exhale here. Then we inhale, come all the way up, and exhale down to heart, and just relax. So there are always three parts to a yoga class. We start off with a little bit of breath work, we then do our movement, and then we finish off with a gentle relaxation or meditation. And that's what we're going to do now. So just sitting comfortably in your chair, just closing your eyes. And once again, bringing your awareness back to your breath. Just breathing in and down through your nose to find your own natural, deep rhythm of breath. And as you breathe slowly and deeply, you allow your awareness to flow down through your body all the way to your feet. And you feel your feet relaxing, releasing all tension. Becoming aware of your lower legs. You feel your lower legs relaxing, releasing all tension. Becoming aware of your thighs. You feel your thighs relaxing, releasing all tension. Becoming aware of your hips. You feel your hips relaxing, releasing all tension. Becoming aware through the length of your back, and you feel your back relaxing, releasing all tension. Becoming aware of your hands. You feel your hands relaxing, releasing all tension. Becoming aware of your arms. You feel your arms relaxing, releasing all tension. Becoming aware of your shoulders. You feel your shoulders relaxing, releasing all tension. Becoming aware of your neck. You feel your neck relaxing, releasing all tension. Becoming aware of your head and face. You feel your head and face relaxing, releasing all tension. Becoming aware of your chest and abdomen. You feel your chest and abdomen relaxing, releasing all tension. Your entire body completely relaxed as you just simply breathe. As you breathe slowly, you once again allow the awareness to float down through your body to your toes. You give your toes a little wriggle to wake up. And give your fingers a little wriggle to wake up. And then just sort of gently moving your body a little more, just coming back to the everyday world. And then taking one more deep breath in and letting it go. It is traditional in a yoga class to finish with a chant. And today I'm going to finish with a chant of Om, the universal sound. You are most welcome to join me. Bringing hands to heart, sitting up tall but relaxed. Let's inhale. Namaste, the light in me honours the light in you. Thank you so much for joining me today for the All Shapes Chair Yoga class.
Thank you very much, Lesley. That was great. Lesley is